So once you are logged into the admin portal, the model that enables you to communicate with your parents is the connected community model. Click on the drop-down arrow on the model selector at the top next to your school's name and select connected community. So once you click on connected community, it will bring you to this particular interface. So we have three main tabs at the far left, which is the post. That is where to begin with if in case you want to send a post or a message, any communication that you want to send to your parents. So you go to post. Next, under the post tab, we have the group members, where we have the entire ICS as one big family, and then all parents within a campus or within a class group also form a sub-community. So you can decide to send a message to either the entire parents within the school or all parents who are within a particular campus or all parents whose walls are within a particular class group. So you can send targeted messages to them as well. So when you come to the group members, over there, you can see all those group members there. So Macro, kindly click on the group members for us. So once you click on the group members, it brings you to the members page where you can sort for a particular group and then get to see members who form that particular group, right? So you have the campus, where you can decide to select the campus and then find out all members of a particular campus and within a particular class group as well. So let's say when you click on upper secondary campus, once you click on the upper secondary campus or any of the campuses, it will switch to that particular campus. So under the upper secondary campus, these are the various subgroups that we have. So we have the Y1DA group. So once you click on the Y1DA group, there we are being told that there are 105 parents within that particular group. So once you click on it, you get to see the details of the parents within that particular group. So if you are sending a message to this particular group, you know that these are the parents that you are sending that message to as well. So next is the settings tab. So once you click on the settings tab, so under the settings tab, unlike other platform where when you send a group platform, when you send a message to members of that platform, every member can respond. And once the member responds, it automatically comes onto the platform for every other person to see responses that are coming from the fellow members. This particular model is a bit restricted such that as a school, when you send a post to parents, ordinarily you are soliciting responses from them. So you reserve the right to either automatically approve comments that are coming from parents. So when you turn it on, then it means that once you send a post out and parents respond to it, automatically their responses will come onto the platform and all members can see responses that are coming from other members as well. Now you can decide to also turn it off. Now when you turn it off and you send a post to parents and they receive them and then they comment on them or they respond to them, instead of it going automatically onto the platform for every member to see, it will first of all come to the school, and in which case whoever who is in charge of this particular model will now be receiving the response that are coming from the parents, and if they're in good taste, they meet the reasons or the intended purpose for which the message was sent out, we can now approve them before it goes onto the platform. So as a school, you have the right to decide whether to turn it off or turn it on. So once you turn it on and then you send a post and parents comment, automatically it will go onto the platform, every other member will see. Once it is off and you send a post or a message to your parents and they comment, it will first of all come to you as a school. You review it, see whether it is in good taste. When you go onto the platform, it wouldn't be injurious to any other parent or it wouldn't result in something untoward. Then we can now either approve it or reject it and then deal with those individual responses as well. So that is that for the settings tab. All right. So now let's begin how to send a post or a message to parents. Now to do that, kindly click on the post tab at the top left corner. So once you click on the post tab, if you already have posts sent or messages sent out, they will be displayed over here for you to see. But currently you don't have any posts sent out, so there are no messages showing for us. Now to begin the process, kindly click on add post. Once you click on add post, you have this pop-up page that shows for you, asking you, do you want to send the post or the message the entire school? In which case, every parent within the school will receive the message that you are sending out. So if you are sending to all parents within the school, then you have entire school selected. Now, could it be that you want to send to all parents whose children are within a particular campus? In that case, you select campus and then you select the particular campus that you want to target the message to. So kindly click on campus for us. So once you click on campus, you select the campus. Let's say you want to send a message to all parents whose children are in preschool campus or lower secondary campus or primary campus or upper secondary campus. So you select that campus as well, or it could be a combination of campuses. and then the message will be targeted to only them. It could also be that you want to send the message to all parents whose children are within a particular class group, in which case you select class group, you select the campus that the class will belong to, and the particular class group, and then the message will be targeted to only them. So having selected your intended recipient, we now go ahead and then give our message a headline or a title or a topic. So what is the title or the headline of your message that you want to send out, or your post that you want to send out to your parents? So you have it entered over here. All right. Macroy, I want to believe you want to go with test post, right, as your headline, or any preferred headline or topic or title that you want to enter. All right. So having had your title or headline entered, you now go ahead and then have your content of the message entered under the content box. Right. Okay. Great. So once done with your content, we're asking you, do you want to make this post a private post, or you want to make it a public post? Now, automatically, it is a public post, but if you want to make it a private post, then kindly check the box. Now, once you check the box, it tells you that all responses to this post won't be seen by the community because you want to make your post a private one, right? So though parents will comment or respond to it, but other members wouldn't see responses that are coming from other parents, in which case your post is a private one, right? As a school, you reserve the right to see the response that will be coming, but other parents wouldn't be seeing responses that are coming from other parents as well. That is if you want to make your post a private one. If you want other members to be seeing responses by other members, then you uncheck it, it becomes a public post, and then all responses could be seen by other members as well. Now, lastly, if there's an image you want to attach, there's a file that you want to attach, there's an audio that you want to attach, we can equally do that and then have them attached as well. Okay, you didn't attach them. So you can select any of the images and then click on open at the bottom right. Okay, so your image has been attached. If it is a file or a document that you want to attach as well, you can click on the file or the document icon and then you have it attached as well. Okay, and then if there's a video that you want to attach, you can also equally attach your video. Just that the size of the video shouldn't exceed 99 megabytes. Reason that if the size is that large, parents tend to complain when they are downloading, right? So the size shouldn't exceed 99 megabytes. If your video size exceeds 99 megabytes, then you can have some compressor applications to compress your video while maintaining the quality of the video for you, so you can have it attached as well. Oh, okay.
But a question.
Macro,
I want to find out if you share link through the app, I believe the link will be active.
Yeah, the link will be active.
Okay. Okay, so I would want to send this survey to all Accra parents.
So that is the entire school?
No, only Accra.
That'll be campus.
Okay. So let's select the campus.
Okay.
So which campus is that? Is it upper secondary or lower secondary or primary or preschool?
All of them.
All of them.
Yes, please.
Yeah, that actually opens up a very interesting question, because now that you're signing up Accra, I believe you're going to sign up Kumasi as well. And we have to make sure that the database is not integrated as one school. Is there, I'm sure there'll be a way it's going to be separated, right?
Yes, I think that I wouldn't be in a position to handle that. I wish if something, I will push the engineering team to have a look, or the onboarding team to have
because
a look.
I like that I see entire school, and I also like that I see campus, meaning it can be segmented, but entire school for us would be Accra and Kumasi.
Oh, okay.
Unless
right.
It's a different definition we're going to give it. I mean, this is a conversation we can have later, but I'm just thinking out loud.
Yeah. Oh, okay, sure.
Okay, so is there a way we can add signature to the messages, so that if, let's say, the messages is being sent frequently by, let's say, one person or two people, instead of putting a signature almost every time, you can either check for the signature to be added to the server?
So if I get it right, you want a signature to be added to the content of the post?
For example, I just copied this signature from Gmail onto this email that I'm about to send. So instead of repeating it almost every time, is there a way you can get the signature in there?
For example, if it's coming from principal, because message to parents are usually come from the principals or ICS management. So if it's the signature of the principal we're talking about, then it has to be an image we can load, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So I get your point. So what is happening currently is that once the post is being sent on the parent side, we inform them of who the message is coming from, right? So if it's the admin that is sending the message, once they receive them, they are prompted that the message came from the administration, right? So whoever is sending the message on the parent side will be prompted them for them to know that it is them that is sending the message. But regarding this signature that you're referring about, it is something that I'll need to pick it up and then inform the team about that and then get back to you on that. I don't know if Roya, that answers your question.
Okay.
All right. So once you are done with your recipient list, your content, all necessary attachments that you want to attach, you can now click on post at the bottom right, and your message or your post will be sent to the parents.
So should I check on the private post, or I can leave it unchecked?
So that is for you to decide. You know, once you leave it unchecked, it becomes a public post, in which case parents will receive the post, can respond to them. And once they respond to them, their responses will be seen by other members of the community or other parents. If you make it a private post, then it means that all responses by other parents wouldn't be seen by fellow parents as well. It's only the school that will be receiving or seeing the responses sent in by parents. So as to make it a private or public is left for the school to decide.
No, let me just add this, right? That's when it's public, right? Still the comments may not be seen until you are setting it up as you want parents to see. But for private, even if you go and then allow that parents to see, they wouldn't see because you already made the post private, right? So that's with the public, they are still not going to see it until you decide they should see it.
Yeah, so once you are certain with everything, you can now click on post at the bottom right. Okay, all right. So you have the notification post created successfully.
Okay, so I would like to see the post.
Exactly.
The message I just sent.
To the preschool. If it wasn't to the preschool, you'd want to change the campus to the campus you did. So
okay, I would like to see the message I just sent.
Please, which campus do you need to?
No, it was for all Accra campus.
Okay, so please, on the groups level, please change the group on the group side, not the campus, the group. So there is which school group? Okay, so change the campus to to primary, and then the group also we choose primary. Okay, so the group let's choose primary group. Yes, please.
All groups.
To all groups.
I saw campus. So when you were sending your post, I saw that the campus wasn't the entire school. Yes.
Okay, so I think that the interpretation of the various sections is where the miscommunication is, because for us the campus is Accra campus, Kumasi campus. If the schools, we call it schools. If it's schools, so that's where the interpretation is. Yes. So as a school will be Accra and Kumasi. If it's schools, if it's campus, it's Accra. If it's high school, it's also high school.
Okay. So I think that then this post is meant for the entire school, right?
No, for Accra campus. And Accra campus comprises of 4 schools. So that was how come I checked prep school, primary, secondary, and upper secondary.
Okay. So currently, I think with your setup, we created the Accra school as a school on its own, and the various sessions or the various schools you have as campuses under the school.
Okay.
So if you want to send an email, a message, you have to select the entire school, in which case it will go to everybody in the school. So if you want this post to be deleted, you can copy everything and then we can delete this post, and then you can now post it to the entire school if that's what you want to do.
But how soon do they see it when it's sent to be deleted?
Right now, immediately he sends the post, they receive notification immediately. Just that if the same time, if we delete and then post another one, they will go and open and they'll see what you just sent, and the most recent. They won't see this one.
Okay.
Immediately deleted. So we have the option to delete. That is there.
Okay. So let me try and delete it and repeat the process and see.
It's primary.
Primary. Okay.
Group is this. Okay.
Hello, Portia, can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
So,
okay, so let's delete this. Yes, please. Have you copied already?
I think we should copy it so that it will be very easy for us to repost it.
Okay. So I should click on yes, right?
Yes, please. Okay, no, I'll over to you.
Oh, okay.
It shouldn't show. Okay.
Okay, it's deleted now.
Yes, so now adding the new post, we are going to select the entire school so that.
Okay. So entire school.
Yeah, so let's have the headline and then okay. Okay. All right. So we cannot have our various attachments. You cannot have our various attachments as well.
And click on post.
Yeah, so once we are done, we click on post. Okay. All right. So our post is now sent to parents.
But how do we check if this link is active and not broken? Is there a way you can send a text post to yourself to verify if the content and layout is okay before you push it to everyone?
Hello, Portia.
So I didn't see there was a link attached. I would have advised against that. So I think with currently the connected community, the links, we don't send links.
You don't send links.
We
okay.
Don't send links. So it's still going as a plain text as you see it here.
Okay. Okay, so the purpose of this communication is for them to click on the link because it's a survey by one of our regulators. It's a must that the link should be active. If yes, yeah, should be clickable. So is it something you can look at it for us maybe in the future?
Of course, it's something that's actually there is even another form of communication that is coming up that will accept everything. But the link is something that they are looking at for us to be able to send.
Okay.
Okay. I just wanted to add that if it's a must that the link must go, I think the other model, there's another model that enables you to attach the link. I don't know if it will approve for us to use master class Portia to send the link.
Okay. Then my first question, is there a way you can send a text message to yourself, as in a text post to yourself? Okay. And be sure of the layout before you push it to all staff, to all parents.
Okay, so then I think for that Sparrow will help. So currently this is a community, so it's not allowing direct individual messaging, but we have a direct messaging. So that is also different from the connected community. But that one would be like parents sending message to the school or chatting with the school admin or a class teacher directly on the Smart App. That's different from this. You can take that as a suggestion. It hasn't come up yet with the schools we've worked with, so we can take that as a suggestion.
So I was also suggesting that if he could be added as a parent, so that he sends a post to himself, right, or a group. Okay, that too. It has to be. It can't go to a parent. It goes to a class. Yeah. Okay, so I have to rethink that.
Okay, so on Edana, what I did was I picked the login credential of parents, okay? And but that one, it's for monitoring reports and fees and other stuff to be sure that they are published whenever we get the notification that it has been published before I send the communication out there. And also to assist parents because they keep calling in almost every time for support, especially when they don't know where to click and other stuff. So I use that as a test screen to navigate, to guide parents in navigating, to know where to click and the rest. Is it possible, just like the lady said, I can be given that access? So at least I will be able to work with people who are facing difficulties.
All right, so I think that is something that we need to pick it up and then get back to you on that.
Very well noted, sir.
Okay, all right. So once the post has been sent, so what we are now waiting for are responses or comments that will be coming from parents. As and when they are coming in, we can see the counts over here. So currently we have parents can like it, they can comment on it. So currently we don't have any comments or any response coming from parents. Once they start sending their comments, you see the counts being tabulated or the likes being tabulated over here for you to see. And then once there's a comment or coming through, once you click on it, it will expand and then show you the comment at the far right over here for you to see all of them and take the necessary actions against them. Especially if under your settings tab, you've turned off the auto comments approval where you want to review the comments that are coming from parents before approving them for them to go onto the platform. So we turn it off. So it means that when parents respond to them, it will first of all come to you, and then you now have the right to approve them before they go onto the platform. But once it is on and they comment, automatically it will pop up at the right side where there were no data showing for you. Right, and then all parents also see the comments that were coming from other parents as well.
Okay, so I would like to ask, after sending the message, when you turn on the auto comment approval, what happens? Or it only works after if you want to change the settings of the message you've already sent, does it work? Or the setting has to be done before the message is sent?
Yeah, so it has to be, ordinarily it has to be done before the message is sent. But assuming you even turn it off and now you want comments to be approved, then it means that you need to come back and then turn it on so that subsequent posts that you'll be sending, comments will be approved automatically without you having to first of all review them and then approve them as such. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. So this is your comment that you decided to comment on the test or the post, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So because we turned off the auto comments approval, that's why it didn't pop up automatically onto the platform. So you can now check the box at the top right side over here, right? And you can now decide to approve the response or the comments, right? So once you approve of it, it goes onto the platform and then everyone can now see the responses. All right. So if the auto comment approval had been turned on initially, the moment you commented, it had automatically been approved onto the platform. So as and when parents are also commenting, in case you want to reply to a particular parent's comment, you have the option to reply to a particular parent's comments also as well. Okay, so we have one reply to this comment there. Okay, so that will be that for the Canada community. Any question, any clarification?
Can you edit a reply after it's sent?
No, for now, the only option is for you to delete them. Oh, okay. Any other question, clarification, please?
Because I just that I went to do follow up on the link, and it's something. Hopefully by next week it should be up, and so that's what I was promised. Yes.
Okay. Oh, okay. That's fine. Thank you so much, madam.
We've come to the end of this particular session or this particular model.
I think I'm fine for now.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much straightforward. The only question is the interpretation of the categorization that we probably need to clarify later.
The campus and then the class group, as you mentioned earlier, right?
Yes, so that it doesn't confuse us at any time.
Oh, okay. We've taken note of that. All right. So Portia.
Hello, Noah.
All right. Yeah. So I would have to hand back your school to you. Thank you very much, Mrs. Yanka Macroya, for making time to join us.
Miss Yanka, please.
Hey, sorry, Miss Yanka.
Sure. You're welcome. Thank you too.
Right. Thank you all very much for your time. We would update you as and when the link comes up.
All right. Thank you. All right.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and please do enjoy it every day.